This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion relates to the jobs report. So, the jobs report for July, and it's got two different pieces of information, one good for Fed watchers, one bad for Fed watchers, and let's discuss what those are. The first piece of information is that new jobs created were down at 187,000. And this is the old sort of story that bad news is good news for the stock market. Bad news with jobs means the Fed may go a little slower in raising rates, and that's good news for the market because the markets like lower rates. Like your golf driver likes you hitting the inside of the ball, the markets like lower interest rates. That's sort of that. And so jobs created were down a little bit at 187,000 and less than expected. The second piece of information, which goes the other way, is that wage inflation actually increased a little bit. This is the second piece of the puzzle. Right now, early today, the markets are focusing on both jobs created being lower and Amazon surging. We'll see if that holds throughout the day as the markets and analysts look a little bit closer at these numbers and see that even though jobs created were down, wage inflation was up a little bit more than expected. In any event, the total unemployment rate is down to 3.5%, but the big number is jobs created only 187,000, which gives the market some hope that the Fed will slow down interest raises. We'll see how this goes. In any event, please feel free to text Scott Becker at any time at 773-766-5322 with any comments you have on any of the podcasts or any suggestions you have for topics. It's our pleasure to visit. Thrilled to see this week the Becker Private Equity Podcast in the top 20, the Becker's Healthcare Podcast in the top 20 on the Apple Business News channel. Just great fun. Thank you for listening. Feel free to text me at any time, 773-766-5322. And I'd be remiss in not thanking our wonderful producer this morning, Chanel Bunger, the best in the business. Thank you very much.